everyone, it is Wednesday, it's about 8 AM. I had another fairly good night's sleep. I'm just going to make a green tea, and then I've got 3 of my leftover kimbap from dinner last night. She very kindly wrapped it up. I don't know if you can see that. I've got cheese kimbap. But I think she also put some ham, some egg in, so you know, it's kind of breakfasty. I'm gonna try and go to a cafe to see if I can work there for a couple hours before my first meeting, which is an early lunch with Seoul from Jumiso. I'm very excited to talk to him about some new products that he has been creating for Jumiso, including a sun cream. So very excited about that. Annoyingly, cafes don't open till around 11 AM here, so I'm just gonna have a wander and see if I can find one that opened early. My emails have just been massively stacking up the last few days whilst I've been in Korea. Obviously with the time difference, it's really hard to coordinate with our UK team. So yeah, that's the plan. And then after my lunch with Jumiso, I'm going to meet Dr. Curator. That's around BUKCHON area. And then after that, meeting a brand that we don't curate on Being in Seoul, although I really hope we will be able to in the future. But I'm meeting Chloe, the CEO of 107. 107 is a brand that I've loved since before starting Beauty in Seoul. They use a lot of aged vinegar in their skincare. They used to have packaging that was kind of blue and white, and that's when I first began to use them. And then a few years ago they rebranded, and the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. For those of you that have tried 107, you know the kind of quality of their products. They've recently just launched yesterday a scalp shampoo. But I speak with Chloe a little bit on Instagram, and she very kindly invited me to their office in Seoul. So Seoul is where Maree Seoul is. There's loads of nice cafes there, so then I'll probably just end the day working at a cafe there before coming back for dinner. So let's go. I'm trying to limit my caffeine intake, so I'm starting the day with a tea instead of a coffee, even though tea has caffeine in it, but I just feel like there's only so many ice Americanos I can have during the day. I feel like kimbap is better with ramen, but you know, it's probably a bit dirty to have ramen for breakfast. Not that I haven't before, but you know. Oh, they're so pretty. I mean, she got a lot of stuff in there. We've got carrot, spinach, radish, egg, tofu, ham, cheese. I think there's crab stick as well. I'm really liking this hair lip tint that I bought. I'll show you. It doesn't transfer onto my mask either, so that's really good. And this shade, I think it looks slightly different. I feel like it's a bit more peachy, but it's quite subtle. I quite like it. And yeah, it doesn't transfer, so even better.
Let me show you the actual samples. I think Alicia will bring the sample.
So the powder.
So we have CPMP this product as well.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
So So powder's in here, and
Yeah,
then when you
sure.
press this button in here, it releases pure ascorbic acid powder into this ampoule. And then you can mix it up, and there's a dropper. And this keeps the ascorbic acid free from oxidization, so it's pure.
파란 하늘에 핑크빛 구름 네 손에 날개 줄 chocolate I'm feeling so good 눈에 보이는 모든 게 예뻐.
So I'm back at the hotel now, and I just thought I'd show you the products I got from Yumi. So this is from their new hyaluronic acid range. And then I got the testers of the new sun creams that are launching soon. And then I think he's going to send the full size ones to my hotel. So yeah, I tried this one already and I really like it. It's really good. And then I went to Dr. Curator and they gifted me their new products, which is the vegan kombucha line. This is their new body scrub. It's made from recycled coffee beans, and also their body wash. So this is the vegan kombucha tea creamy wash bar. It kind of looks like, I guess, like a shampoo bar, but I really like the kind of recyclable packaging element to it. I'm not sure if I can open it from here to show you guys. Might be difficult with one hand. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, I damaged the packaging. And then they also gave me some of their other products. So this is their solution pad that they actually said that they use these in their dermatology clinics. So when someone's recovering from kind of like laser treatment or anything else, they use these kind of soaked pads to help heal and soothe the skin. And then this is their Vita K liposome oil ampoule. Apparently this is really good at getting rid of bruises, but also for any dark areas it kind of helps to brighten that. So it's a really pretty, how do I say it, formulation. You've got to shake the bottle well. You can kind of see the oil layer separated from the main ampoule. And then also another one of these, because I've already used up the Sika sun cream from them. And then also some of their pure vitamin C products. So this one is a moisturizer, and then this one is their ampoule. This range is made from pure ascorbic acid. So many vitamin C products that you'll see usually are made with vitamin C derivatives because they're easier to stabilize in a formulation, and also they can potentially be less irritating for sensitive skin. But this one contains pure ascorbic acid, which is known to have the most, like, it's known to be more effective than using vitamin C derivatives. So yes, I'm excited about this. The mechanism of this one is also really innovative. I was fortunate enough to meet the CEO of Dr. Curator, and it's a real, I guess, innovative way in which to dispense pure ascorbic acid to make sure that it doesn't oxidize. So in the ampoule bottle, there's a little bit of like powder that's made from pure ascorbic acid, and then you pump it into the ampoule and then you shake it and use the dropper to disperse. So that way the powder is not at risk of being oxidized or harmed in any way. So yeah, it's just a really clever mechanism. So those are the Dr. Curator products. So the weather's really cold in Korea today compared to yesterday. Yesterday was 26 degrees. I think today was like 12 degrees. So yeah, I was quite cold today. So I've just come back to the hotel. I've changed into my jeans. I've put something warmer on, and then I thought I would have a walk to BUKCHON Hanok village and have a look around there. I did want to check out the new SULWHASOO flagship store in the BUKCHON Hanok village. But I am feeling pretty tired and I have a very early start tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a walk there and see how I feel. Maybe get some dinner there. They've got some really good restaurants around that area. But I'm kind of already thinking, oh, I've only got a few days left of my time here, which is kind of making me a little bit emotional, and thinking every time I'm resting on my bed, I'm like, oh, I should be out like doing stuff and making the most out of my time here. So yes, I kind of washed my face and I'm going to go back out, have a bit of an explore, and hopefully get something nice for dinner. So I'm back in the hotel in my pajamas, and I just wanted to have a closer look at this because look how beautifully they wrap. You have a choice from 2 different colors. Obviously I chose the light pink and white, and then they put this little thing on. But I mean, there's only 2 products in there. I've got the clarifying mask and the Blossom hand cream, so part of me thinks I should probably take it out for traveling back to the UK, because I've obviously got to somehow get all of this in my 2 cases, but it's too pretty to kind of unwrap, isn't it? And then they also, as soon as I entered, they gave me this and they said, oh, please try. And I was a bit like, what is this? Am I going to use it now? What is it? But then I looked and it says SULWHASOO ginseng dalgona. So dalgona is the like honeycomb sweet that they had in Squid Game. I don't know if that's coincidental, but yeah, that's a good snack. And I have a massive sweet tooth at the moment. And on my way home, I stopped at Tous les jours and I got a cream bun and a cookie because I just like having snacks in my hotel room. So that is joining my ramyeon and honey butter almond. Then I wasn't very hungry, so I just stopped into Mongjungheon, and they do takeaway dumplings. So I just got 10 dumplings, and then I've got some of their kimchi. I actually love the kimchi in Mongjungheon, so that is going to be my dinner. Is this seasoning for the dumplings? And I've got my chopsticks, so that was only 11,000 won. Cheap dinner. And then I've got either the dalgona or the cookie for my dessert. So I'm gonna eat my dumplings, and then I think I'm gonna catch up with 2521. So I'm on episode 6. What happened last time? Oh, he ran off, so yes. I don't think that's a spoiler. I hope it isn't, but episode 6. So it's, what's the time? 8:13, so I can probably squeeze in 2 or 3 episodes and then I'm gonna have an early night. So tomorrow I need to head all the way down south to a place called Pangyo, and it probably takes about an hour and a half to get there. So I need to be there at 11, which is not too bad, but I want to get an early night's sleep so that I can be up ready fresh for that meeting. And then I need to come all the way back to Seoul to Garosugil, and I'm actually going to be visiting the new Claire's Seoul. So Claire's opened a flagship store in BUKCHON near Garosugil, and they also have a tea room there. So I'm going to go in, have a meeting with the team there, maybe film a little bit. Hopefully they've got all of my favorite Claire's products on display in the flagship store, so I'll take you guys around, and then I'll also show you their special tea room, which is on the 2nd floor. So I think they've booked us in for tea so that I can show you guys the tea room, because Uniani said that it's really nice. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. So strong. I think I'm gonna have to open the window. It's like seriously stinks. Fun fact, that is how I knew I had COVID back in 2020, is because I opened the kimchi and Steve's like, oh my gosh, that kimchi is so smelly, and I couldn't smell it. So I was like, maybe I should take a test. But we are COVID free right now, and I'm gonna